there. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday on a Tuesday from 3 to 4. I'm your host, Madi B, and today I have the pleasure of having Anuj Kapur, Attorney Anuj Kapur.
Hi guys.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about your role here in the firm. So you're part of the litigation team. You're one of the attorneys, one out of two. Hopefully in the future there'll be more.
Yeah.
But one of the two of the litigation attorneys. So tell us a little bit about that role and how exciting that is. To me, I get really excited because it's a different world.
Yeah.
You actually go to the court.
That's right.
And all that good stuff.
It's kind of similar to what you see on TV, right?
Yeah.
You're the guy that goes to court. You put on trials. You argue motions before a judge, and that's what we do. That's more like 20% of what we do. A lot of the stuff we do is kind of like behind the desk also, but. We engage with our clients. We do a lot of discovery, and I guess I can describe the litigation process.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
When a case comes over to our side of the firm, at that point we've decided that the best outcome would probably be realized from filing a lawsuit. And so that's how any litigation begins. We start with filing a petition, and that initiates the lawsuit. After that, the defendant gets served, and they have to file an answer. And at that point, you start discovery. That's where you exchange information about the lawsuit, your side, their side, any documents that can help kind of bring out the facts of what happened. After that, we usually have depositions where questions are asked in person by one attorney to the client. So if it was me, I'd be asking maybe the driver of an 18-wheeler or somebody else that hit you. And vice versa, the other attorney gets to ask you questions about what happened on the day of the accident or incident in question.
Awesome.
After that, we go to mediation, and if it gets to it, then we go to trial. But that's generally the process.
Wow, that's pretty exciting. So what is your favorite part of that whole process that you just mentioned?
Let's see, it's been different phases, I guess, since I've been here. At first, I really enjoyed filing the lawsuit because there's a lot of research that goes into it. And you feel kind of like a detective. You're trying to figure out who all you can sue, who all has pockets that you can go after in a case. And that's the main thing, to see who's going to end up paying for this, who's going to be on the hook for it. So that was probably my favorite part at first. And now I really enjoy going to depositions and asking questions, because at that phase you really are honing the facts of the case, and you make it really clear to the other side about how you're going to present your case at trial. So it's fun to kind of strategize.
Well, I would love, and I know our viewers would love to learn a little bit more and hear a little bit more about the stories about actually going to court. Because you're right, it's what you see on TV. I haven't had the pleasure to actually be like a fly in the wall in the court and actually watch you in action, as well as Attorney Rubenstein in action. It would be so much fun for me, as well as our viewers. But for the viewers that are tuning in right now, welcome. But tell them a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
So now we've got to know a little bit about you as far as your role here at D. Miller & Associates. But now how about yourself? Where you went to school? How long have you been an attorney? Or what did you do before you were an attorney?
Sure. So I was born here in Houston, raised in Alief, and went to U of H for my undergraduate. And I studied accounting. And when I graduated, I did accounting for a number of years. I think I did it for 7 years. I worked as an accountant. But in between that, I went back to law school also. I worked while I was in law school, and when I graduated, I went back to accounting, and I had like a dual role where I was an assistant controller, and I was also reviewing contracts and doing that kind of work. But I've been a lawyer for a couple of years now. Been at D. Miller & Associates for about 2, and I love it, and it's fun.
That's
I like
awesome.
being able to litigate and prosecute for my clients and help them win, whatever settlement we can get for them.
Awesome. So welcome. That's awesome that you started in accounting. I have an accounting degree too, so I could definitely appreciate that.
Right.
So just for you guys to get a little bit, get to know him a little bit better. Now I know most of you guys right now viewing are waiting and commenting already. So we do have a heroic behavior that's out, and today's when we're going to announce the winner.
Awesome.
Okay. So that winner is here. Yep, it's right here. We do have a couple comments. Margaret is saying good luck with a face. Teresa is saying fingers, thumbs up, and then Kat is saying fingers crossed.
Nice.
With an emoji. So I know a lot of people are very excited about this heroic behavior. If you guys see on the screen, it's pretty much, it looks scary, right? Kind of representing the It movie. However, we're giving 2 tickets to the Phobia Haunted House.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. A lot of people in the Houston area are very, very excited about it because this one got a lot of comments. Like we've had about 957 shares, likes, and 257 shares. That's a lot of people that are so excited about going. I would be one of the ones that would not be excited to go because I get really scared. I hate haunted houses. I hate for someone to be like creeping up on the side and just scaring me. Like, absolutely not. I think we should wait a little bit longer for more viewers to come to see who's going to win, because this has reached about 28,000 people. So there's a lot of you guys that are very excited about this. So I want to give everybody a fair chance to see who's the winner. But yeah, that's all you guys have to do is go like our page. That's going to be the most important. Go like our Facebook page. Like the picture, the one that you guys saw on the screen. And make sure you tag someone that you would take with you to the haunted house. So that way they're like already getting the notification like, oh my, I probably will be going.
Yeah. So it's not too late for them to still enter, right?
It's not too late. You guys can go ahead, go like the page. If you guys haven't done it, please go like it. So you guys have a couple of minutes to do that. Make sure you run, go like that page and like that picture. We want to get as many of those as possible. So every month we do heroic behavior. Every month. We've been doing it for since February, so almost this whole year. And it's so rewarding. Sometimes we do something fun like this, the Phobia Haunted House, and sometimes we do something for the kids in the community, giving back. And I know last month we talked and we went out to give out supplies.
That's right.
School supplies to a child, Damien, little Damien, so cute. And you were the one that went to go deliver with myself.
That's right.
So tell the viewers a little bit about the picture that they're seeing right now and you delivering that backpack.
So this was us with Damien, and it was serious. It was such a cool experience. You know, I know back to school started very recently, and I know money's tight sometimes, and not every kid got, new supplies, got to go out and shopping and get this stuff. So it was so cool to give him this awesome backpack filled with everything he needs to go for the school year, and his parents and him himself and the school, they were all so appreciative of it.
Yeah,
so it was fantastic.
And as you guys saw on the screen, it wasn't just Attorney Anuj Kapur. He was the one that delivered the backpack to the little boy, Damien. You also saw Attorney Darren Miller with 2 backpacks. Now, there was 2 winners for both of our shows, the Talk to Me Tuesday and the Jueves de Justicia, which is the Spanish. Now, that winner, we haven't heard back from that winner, which is the other little girl. So I do want to let you guys know, if you guys are watching, replying, because we have to go personally to ask you guys to claim your prize. But we want to give that backpack to the little girl. So make sure you reply. We would love to give another shining face, a little one, a big smile on their face. That is what we're here for, is to return any type of reward and favor that we're doing here in the firm. So going forward, there's going to be one coming up. For the month of October, we're going to be doing giving away some turkeys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So why? You're probably like, really? Because we do it at the end of the month, the giveaway. So then you'll be ready for Thanksgiving.
That's smart.
Yeah. So you guys need to stay tuned. These are great. You guys get to get the turkey or get whatever for free. And you guys don't even have to go out there, first of all, and get it. And you don't have to pay out of pocket.
Nice.
And it's free. All you have to do is go like the page and share it. So make sure you guys do that. I know Kristen right now is giving us a thumbs up. So thank you so much for that. I also want to open up those lines of communication for you guys. So here, we're going to wait a little bit on who the winner is. But here at Talk to Me Tuesday, we want to invite you guys to any questions that you guys may have for the attorney. Whether it's a litigation question or it's even personal injury as far as before the litigation. Not everybody knows exactly what the attorneys know. They went to school. They have a lot of experience. So they're here on this show and on this portal to relay that message to you guys and kind of help you guys out, educate you, and guide you. So I want to open up those lines of communication as well. So we have a couple of comments coming up. Okay, there's actually a bunch of comments. So Martinez is saying, hope I win. Kat is saying, I really hope I win. Me and my husband would love to have some time away from our kids. Nice. Oh, that's always nice, right? Teresa's saying good luck. John saying fingers crossed, so he's hoping it's him. Andrea is saying, I hope we win. Everybody wants to win these tickets.
I bet. These tickets are cool.
Yeah.
I went to a haunted house once when I was a kid, and it was so much fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was a little too realistic, though, I think, at times, because there was a guy with, like, a real chainsaw standing in there.
Oh,
but
no.
It freaked me out, but it was so much fun.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope you guys are ready, because those of you guys commenting, I don't know, let me know. Do you guys love the haunted house? Do you guys get scared? Like, I kind of want to know because this is a little crazy for me. Chriselle saying, so cool. You guys are awesome. Teresa saying, with the way our work schedules conflict, we never have any time together. It would be a great date night for us. Hint, hint, Teresa, right? Molly saying, I talked to my fiance into going if we win, and he hates haunted houses. I'm with your fiance, Molly. I'm right there with him. So Sandra's saying, hope me and my sister win. She never gets time to herself, and she has never been to haunted house. I hope that we will win. Molly saying, I haven't been to one except the schools, which are like 5 to 6 years ago. So, man, these are great comments. You guys are very excited, and you guys sound like you're dragging someone that is not so excited, right? Because I would hate all my friends out there, please don't take me to any haunted house, because I would politely decline that. I might have to give it to one of you guys. So that's awesome. A lot of you guys are excited. We're going to wait a couple minutes. I know you guys are eager to see. We do have a question. Awesome. Okay, this is from Robert. Robert is saying, what are damages in personal injury cases?
Ooh.
Good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. There are lots of different types of damages. You know, the first and foremost in any personal injury, you might have property damage if it involves a car. If it doesn't, and you have bodily injuries, there's always that, whatever it takes to get your treatment done, to get your body back to what it was before the incident. There's also lost wages. If you had to lose time from work, or if you had to take time off to get treatment done, or you just couldn't work because you physically weren't capable of it. That's definitely an option, as well as looking into the future. If you're no longer able to do a particular type of job that you were trained for, and so now you have to get a different type of job that maybe pays less, then that also goes into that equation. If you were the predominant income provider for your household, that will get factored in that equation as well. And I guess one of the last ones would be loss of household services. So if you helped out around the house, you mowed the lawn, and you can't do that stuff anymore, there's some value associated with that, and you get compensated for that as well.
So this damage question, it's a little bit deeper. It's not just what you see physically. What do they say? It's getting you back whole. Exactly. So anything to where you were back before the accident. Right. So it could be even, and kind of going on the deep end, it could be something as far as like mental. Some people, they hit their head, they have a concussion. They're not the same mentally. They're suffering from either a depression. That's kind of going on the deep end, I know. But then you have other things like wages and stuff like that. So it's not just what you see. It's also the other effects that impairing you with this injury can cause you. You can't probably walk or get to work.
It's amazing how many studies that have been done where even a light injury could cause traumatic brain damage to where you might not notice it right immediately, but over time you'll start to see changes in somebody's personality, and that is something that we've honed in on here at DeMille & Associates. Absolutely. And we know how to address that, and most importantly, how to identify it. Yeah. And so going back to the litigation process, that's why it's so important to do the discovery, to exchange the facts, to do a deposition, so that all these small things really come out of your case, and maximum compensation is achieved and all that, because if you don't know, you don't get compensated for it. So, super important. Yeah, for sure. I know brain injury is super important for us, and maybe one of these days we'll have a show on that, because there's just a lot of information. So getting in an accident, you just never know. So definitely ask us those questions. I know right now you guys are probably not worried about the questions. So thank you, Robert, for that. Some comments also coming up. Great question as well, Robertson. Thank you for that. So Aubrey is saying it's the scariest haunted house in Houston. Really? That's crazy. I will not know that. So thank you, Aubrey, for letting me know. I will not know which one's the scariest one, because I haven't been to not even one. Leslie said, can't wait. Danielle is saying, I love haunted houses. Autumn is saying, I'm so happy. I've been waiting for this. You're beautiful, by the way. Thank you. So sweet. Or maybe she's talking about you. Maybe she is talking about you. But thank you.
And Marissa is saying, I hope I win. Wow, you guys are going bonkers around here.
That's
This is crazy. I might want to just go like peek my head into the haunted house and see what this is all about.
This was a good one.
Yeah, but definitely want to thank Robert for that question. That was an awesome question in regards to the damages and personal injury. So for those of you guys that are watching right now, we are a personal injury law firm. So we are here to help you guys out if you've been affected in any type of accident, anything that has caused an injury for you personally. That can be a motorcycle accident, a car accident, even nationwide. They also have pharmaceutical drugs that are causing injuries to one. So for those of you guys that are watching, I know you guys are excited about the haunted house, but you guys never know. You might have a legal question in regards to that. So we are here for that. I know you guys can't wait, so we're going to probably wait a couple minutes. I'll give you a countdown here in a little bit when that's going to happen. I want to talk a little bit about how important today is. Not is it only important because we're going to announce the winner for heroic behavior on the Phobia Haunted House, but it's also National Voting Day.
That's right. That's right.
So you guys that are watching right now, do you guys know that today is National Voting Day? So it actually started early voting on October 22nd, which is a couple days ago. And this is just reminding citizens to go register to vote and how important it is. The general election day, and this is for Texas. We're all in Texas. So the general day is going to be November 6th.
Right.
Every state has a different date. It's very important. Texas is huge.
Texas is huge.
It's huge. Not only is it by the major cities, but also the little counties. So please make sure that you go vote and make a difference. So this voting, not only, you probably are thinking, some people out there think, well, my voice is not going to be heard. My vote doesn't matter.
That's right.
Your vote does matter. So please make sure you go out there. And you want to talk a little bit about voting and how important it is?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody is busy and everybody can come up with an excuse to not go and vote, but it's so important. You know, you've been given that right, and we fought for that right. That
Absolutely.
right is not given to everybody, and since you have it, you should definitely exercise it. And you'd be surprised. I mean, I think voting, you know, if everybody had that mentality, then we wouldn't get anywhere. So I think voting is super important. Please go out and vote.
Those of you guys that are viewing right now, I would love to know how many of you guys have already voted. You never know. We might give a prize for that.
Yeah.
So I would love to know how many of you guys have already voted, and you know, give me your feedback on how important it is today, the National Voting Day, and how we can make a difference for our future. You have to think of not just your future, your family, sister, mother, dad's future, but also our future of our kids.
That's right.
Tomorrow. So think of a big picture, which is definitely very important. So Andrea gave us a comment saying, I didn't know, but it would be my first time voting ever. Will be registering. So thank you,
Awesome.
Andrea. You can make a difference on the voting. I know, you know, our country definitely needs the vote of you guys. And Kendra stated me, so she voted. So good job, Kendra. Kisses, thank you so much for that. National Voting Day. Super, super important aside from giving these 2 tickets. Yes, I know. So we'll make sure that you guys let us know who else is voting. So I'll go ahead and move on to the next question. Wanda's also on. So hey, Wanda. Wanda's saying, my cousin was the driver in an accident we were involved in. He does not want to hire an attorney. Am I able to hire you? I have a lot of neck and back pain.
Yes, you definitely can. Any passenger that was involved in an accident that was in a car can definitely hire an attorney. Each one of you would have a separate cause of action, which means a reason to sue. And yeah, you definitely should reach out to an attorney and definitely go see a doctor about your neck and back. And persuade your cousin. You know, I've seen people who try to fight these insurance companies on their own, and it's a fact that these insurance companies know that they can take advantage of people, and they put low dollar amounts on the table considering injuries and impacts. And everybody needs someone to fight for them on their side, and we're happy to do that here at Demo and Associates.
Yeah, so it sounds like whether you're the driver, whether you're the passenger, we could definitely represent you
Yes.
on that. So we definitely want to make a difference, not only on the fun stuff in the community, but also being your voice out there. So these attorneys are basically your voice to get your story out there and how it's affected your back and your neck pain. So like Wanda has right now, so we're super sorry about your injuries that you have, but we're here to guide you every step of the way and get you what you're deserving of. So thank you for that question. I have a comment from Nicole. I'll be voting. Get it, girl. Good job. Good job. We love to hear that. I know this show's kind of like, there's just a lot. There's a lot of great stuff going on right now, whether it's in the world or just locally.
Right.
Something to be proud of as well. We just had the anniversary of Hurricane Harvey. So we all, as Houston, stand strong. So for all of you guys that are watching, I want to thank you guys all as well. At the year, some of you guys did stuff. We're doing stuff. We're cleaning out drains to making sure. It's been raining a lot here in Houston, and we need to make sure our drainage system is very properly clear from any debris. With that, there might be some voting as well as a draining system, so that this doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the part of town that I live, people have flooded 3 times, 3 years consecutively, excluding this year, so going back 3 years. And so, if I'm not mistaken, I think on the ballot that's coming up, there's going to be some legislation about, or it's a discussion or a decision is going to be made about what's going to be done about the drainage. And so if you were affected by Hurricane Harvey or any of the previous ones, you definitely should vote, because this specifically would affect you as well.
Absolutely. I can definitely agree. It's super important, all of you guys watching. We all were part of the Hurricane Harvey some which way, shape, or form. So please try to go out there and vote. I know I have Sierra said never voted before, but I plan to.
Nice.
Good job on that. Kat said I had my son during Harvey. So that is crazy.
Wow, that is crazy.
That is crazy. So Kat, more power to you. I'm not sure where you were. Let me know. Comment on it to see, were you at home? Were you at the hospital by it? Regardless, that's hard time. You are trying to worry about giving birth and then your family. That had to have been very difficult as well. A blessing, but also very difficult. So definitely go out there and vote for those draining systems so that we have a better, area and system going on. So this doesn't potentially happen. Again, we can't control what nature calls, right? But we could try to, what we can control, let's vote that for sure. So thank you so much for that. I know it's coming close. I know you guys are waiting to see who's the winner, but I want to remind you guys. So next month, what's next month, Anuj?
Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, Breast Cancer Awareness Month is in a week. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh, I blinked and we're in October already, right? So time is going by so fast. So I want to invite all of you guys to wear pink in the month of October. I personally do a strong commitment to my aunt that has passed away from breast cancer, and I wear pink every single day of the month in remembrance of her. So I want to invite you guys to do this with me as well. I want to invite you guys to wear pink all month. Real men wear pink as well.
We do.
And you have some good pink outfits. I've seen your ties and your stuff. So I want to invite you guys, and make sure you take pictures. Take pictures and share it with us. I would love to see your pictures with the hashtag DMA Pinktober and DMA Thinks Pink.
Ooh,
so that way we can see your pictures. So if it's on a Friday that you wear it, that's fine. Or any day, if you think of Madi B, make sure you take a picture and put those hashtags. We would love to see how you guys are also a part of this with me, as well as others that are a part of this Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah, that's
so cool. Get all your pink clothes out. Let's get ready to stand together for these movements. So I'm going to probably move right along with Gregory. Hey, Gregory. Gregory's saying, what type of documents would an attorney need in a preliminary consultation?
Ooh,
Good wording.
let's see. I think probably some of the most important documents, number one, would be pictures of the scene, any statements that somebody made. I've always said this, it's kind of like an ancillary question to this of what you should do right after you get into an accident. And I'm a big proponent of getting your phone out and just start recording. And a lot of admissions that are made immediately following an accident are admissible. And what that means is any admission made right after an accident can come into court. And it is super helpful. We have a case right now where that's just completely changed the tune of this case in the insurance company. So that's definitely helpful. So if you have anything like that, pictures, statements, anything that can show damage done to your car or maybe to you or any injuries that you've suffered, bring all of that with you, and we'd be happy to sit down and talk to you about that. And the best part is there's absolutely no cost for that.
Absolutely. There's no cost to sign with us. So that's preliminary. Of course, later there's going to be more documents that you may need. But of course, pictures. But be careful, because I know a lot of people, the day of now is this baby and this baby. And a lot of people take video and then they post it.
Right.
I don't know. How do you feel about that? I mean, some people say it's not that bad, and some people say, don't put that because that's part of the, evidence side of things. So what's your take on that?
I don't like posting anything on social media about anything related to an accident. I mean, keep all that private. You don't want the other side to have it early on in the case because that might hurt the valuation of it. You want to keep all this stuff to the side and talk to your attorney, let them know you have it, and when it's right, your attorney will release that to the other side. But I will say, and going back to the point about photos, when we go to trial, we use words and we describe somebody's injuries and we tell their story, but everybody knows a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Showing somebody a picture versus telling them about it is so much more moving. I mean, with words, you allow the jury to interpret more, and with a picture, I mean, they're seeing it. They're seeing the smoke coming out of a car. They're seeing the bumper. They're seeing all the damage. So it's super helpful to have those kind of things. So please bring all that to your preliminary consultation, and we'll be able to talk to you about it and let you know what we think about your case.
The good thing is our cell phones are pretty much attached to our hip, pretty much. Right. A lot of people. I mean, look, I have an iPhone watch, so
might be a good thing or a bad thing.
It could be both, yes. But at the same time, you do have your phone handy. If you're not injured, if you're okay, first, of course, by all means, come first. So getting yourself that emergency care, if that is the situation. But if not, and if you're able to, I would definitely get your phone, get that camera out, and start filming, start taking pictures and stuff like that for your attorney. Right. So thank you for that question. I know I have a comment here. This is from Kat. Kat was saying that she had her son during Harvey. We asked her, where were you, girlfriend? She said off of Uvalde and I-10. Roads were completely flooded, had to be rescued along with my 2-year-old daughter.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. Wow. Well, I'm glad that you guys are great.
Yeah.
The baby's okay. Hurricane Harvey has affected a lot of us. It's something we will not forget. So I'm sorry you had to go through that, Kat, but I'm super glad you had your son during that time. So it's a blessing in disguise. There's a positive, of course, from that negative. So awesome, Kat. Thank you for replying and letting us know where you were. So I have another question coming up. I know you guys are eager McBeavers. I know. Just hold on. We have one from DeMarcus.
All right.
DeMarcus is on here saying, I already told my insurance I have a car accident attorney, but they continue to call me regarding my accident. Is there something I should tell them, or is it something you guys handle?
We usually handle that. Just let us know that they're contacting you. They shouldn't be. As soon as we usually send them a letter once you sign with us, and it's called a notice of representation. And all that basically means is that we now represent you. If they have any questions, concerns, they're supposed to contact us. So if they are contacting you, let us know, number one, and number two, just don't associate with them.
Yeah, so if we are your attorneys or any attorney, let them know, hey, they're calling me. the attorneys will definitely handle that.
That's
and so
right.
that way you guys end up being the point of contact.
That's right. It's funny. Actually, I had that happen today, so I had to call the
Oh,
adjuster
that's
and let them know. Yeah.
And then you followed up with that letter of, what did you say?
The notice of rep, that had already
okay.
gone out, but they were still contacting our client. So I let them know that that's a no-no and
Yeah.
don't do it again. Yeah.
Attorney Anuj Kapur here. So that's awesome. So it's crazy how these questions, a lot of the things that we have happening,
Every
it's
day,
very
yeah.
common for us. So as it's not common for you guys, it's very, very common for us. So thank you so much for that question, DeMarcus. So let's see. Kat is saying it's gonna be a great story to tell him someday. Oh yeah. Yes. It's a great story to tell him, something to be proud of, that you guys all made it through Hurricane Harvey. So thank you so much for that, Kat. So I have a question from Christina. Hey Christina, what if the 18-wheeler driver who hit me can't be found? Can we go after the company? Woo, good question.
That is a good question. Well, it depends. And a lot of this is going to get into legal jargon, but it depends if that 18-wheeler was engaged in service for a company. You know, so some of these guys are independent, but I know because of the Federal Motor Carriers Act, even if they are independent, they're still considered to be an employee of the company. So I would say yes, most likely you can. If you have a question on it, let's talk. Let's get some information, and we can do that research that we do before we file a lawsuit. We can find out exactly who that company is and all that information about them. Yeah.
So let's follow up with you, Christina, to see how we can help and help you out with this case. Investigate. It's all about the investigation side of things, and to see what kind of rights and angles and everything. Your strategies are kind of crazy, right? But that's what you guys love doing, being attorneys, right?
That's fun.
Exactly. So I want to thank all of you guys that are on the show. Talk to Me Tuesday, on a Tuesday from 3 to 4. Today is a special day because today a lot of you guys that are watching the show right now are waiting for one thing and one thing only, and that is the 2 tickets for Phobia Haunted House. So
nice.
Go look at the comments. Everybody's going crazy. I hope I win. I hope I win. I hope I win. Me too. I hope you are the winner. We do have the winner in this envelope, but let's talk a little bit about the heroic behavior. For those of you guys that are watching right now, you guys saw a scary picture. I don't know if you guys know who that person is. It's me. I take my costumes very seriously, so I go full
all
out. Even though I won't go to a haunted house, I'm all about scaring people though. So it's myself and my coworker as well playing Georgie. So we called her Georgina. So that picture was super cool. It's basically for just showing some character, some scariness, but we're giving out 2 tickets to the Phobia Haunted House. So what you have to do is like the picture you see on the screen. Go like our page. So if you haven't done it, that doesn't qualify you, so make sure you go like our page. All of you guys that are super eagerly excited, go right now, like the page if you haven't done it. And you have to share it on your page as well as tag someone you would take with you. A lot of you guys are telling me that you would go with your fiance, your friends, and they're deathly afraid. So I have a couple comments coming up here too. So I know you guys are very, very excited. I know Halloween's obviously the holiday around here. This is what this tells me. So I have Tiffany saying all these stories break my heart about Harvey. So many people lost everything. Yes, we were just talking about Hurricane Harvey, how important it is to vote for the drainage system. Harvey, we just completed the year, so you're right, Tiffany. These stories are heartbreaking. A lot of us were blessed. A lot of us were not, but together we all came together by joining forces and helping each other out. I have Nicole saying, wow, awesome job on the costume. Thank you. Teresa saying, waiting. She's probably like, waiting. Crystal saying, that is awesome that y'all do this. Sandra saying, oh my gosh, is that you? Crazy. Yep, that's me. And Molly saying, great costume. So thank you guys so much. You guys wait to see what this year brings on my costume. I don't know if you already have an idea what you're going to be for Halloween.
I don't know what I'm going to be yet, but I'm excited to see your costume.
Yeah. So that's coming up. You guys, hey, this is a great time. It's Dia de los Muertos and also Halloween. So for both of you guys that celebrate that, it's a time of getting dressed, having
Yeah.
fun. Of course, we don't want to scare too much. We don't want crimes to come from that, because
Right.
sometimes people take it a little bit out of hand. And scare people while they're driving and stuff like that with like the clown outfits. I didn't do that, I will tell you. So please be careful for Halloween. It's a fun time. Look at all these people commenting, are so excited about the haunted house. Let's make sure that we're at least safe out there.
Yeah, that's right.
And you have a little one, so you're going to be probably going trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are always fun
She's
stories.
going as Wonder Woman.
Ooh,
Tiny Wonder Woman.
independent.
Boom. It's the funniest thing when we go up to a door. She does like the Wonder Woman thing.
Oh,
It's
so cute. You have to take pictures. We'll share them on here for you guys to see as well. So what else? Well, how many more comments? Is it time yet? Should we wait a little bit more? What do you guys think? You think it's time? A little bit more? I know I got all of you guys right now. I feel so privileged to have all you guys watching us, right? So I have a question that came up. Okay, this is Anthony. Does your law firm accept motorcycle accident cases?
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Yes.
And we do any type of personal injury, like Monty said earlier. So, I mean, anything you can think of where you think you've been personally injured, call us. And if it's something that we can help with, usually we can, we'll take it on.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're super blessed to have this platform. We've had a lot of people reach out to us and just didn't know. So, of course, motorcycle accidents, 18-wheeler commercial, motor vehicle, so car-to-car accidents, slip and fall. Those are another ones. A dog bite. We had an attorney here talking about dog bites from the owner's perspective as well as the person that was bit. Very awesome episode. If you guys didn't catch that, make sure you go on our page and go watch that episode. But even if you've been affected by like a drug, if a drug caused a certain side effect that was not on the label, that is something you should definitely call us.
Right.
Even if you had some type of surgery and let's just say there's a hernia mesh ones out there. If you know of anybody and you've been affected, call us. So yeah, we help you guys out, and we're here for you guys. You guys, the ones that are watching right now, we're here for you guys, whether it's giving back to the community or representing you and being your voice out there.
That's right.
Yeah, so we have awesome attorneys here. We have 5 attorneys. That team is constantly growing, so stay tuned for more people. So I have some more comments. Kat is saying, I'm going to be the zombie chick from Silent Hill that only moves with noise. Oh, wow. That's cool. Send us a picture, Kat. Hunter saying, I got a T-Rex inflatable for Halloween.
That's awesome.
That's going to be an awesome one. Hunter, please go on our page and put that picture up as well. Nicole saying, I want to be a Victorian vampire. Ooh, get it, girl. Molly saying, me and my fiance and daughter are dressing up as the Purge. Oh, wow, that's going to be a good one. Send me a picture of the fam bam. That'd be awesome. Leanne is saying, me and my hubby are looking for ideas for Halloween, but it's tradition for us to do haunted houses. Ooh, girl, that's why you're on here, to see if you're the winner for Phobia. Wow, you guys really get into the Halloween spirit. So I know a lot of you guys are waiting to see what's in here. Okay, I know what's in here. Let me look real quick. Yep, I know what's in here. Okay, so you guys are waiting very, very patiently to see who this winner is. This winner is going to go to the haunted house for Phobia, haunted house. So I hear from one of our viewers that it's the scariest one.
That's right.
I'm going to pass over the honor to Attorney Anuj Kapur, so you can read to see who's. So now the ball is on your court right now. Okay, so let's do a drum roll. Okay, drum roll.
This person commented, it is Sandra Garibe.
Woo! Sandra! Good job. Sandra, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me something right now. Congratulations. So I'm sure everybody that's viewing the show right now is probably going to go friend request you to go to the haunted house. So congratulations, Sandra. We will send you a private message on your Facebook. Make sure you go check that private message to claim your prize. So if you don't have your direct messages, go, girlfriend. Go right now to set it up, because that is what's going to get you the prize. Congratulations. I hope you don't get scared. Send us pictures. We would love to see. But you'll have to come pick up the ticket, so we'll give you a big old hug and bless you before you go to this haunted house, so you don't have any type of, scares or anything like that. So comment. I know you were on earlier, Sandra, but let us know right now that you're on. Yay! That's you, girlfriend. Yes, I know you just commented. So awesome, awesome, awesome. So now I'm going to turn it over to the attorney. So we're getting close to the end of the show, and I always ask whoever comes to the show, what would you like to leave our viewers? This is a little bit of a different show because everybody was excited about Halloween, and it could be a little Halloween quote, but what would you give our viewers today as far as some quote or inspiration, words of wisdom?
Ooh, okay. I think, let's see.
I put him on the spot, guys.
Okay, I'll tell you, one of our clients who took some advice from us, she had gotten into an accident and she didn't have first party coverage. She got into an accident, she got hurt, and unfortunately the driver on the other side only had a $30,000 policy, the state minimum. After that accident, she realized what first party coverage is for, and she went out and she got first party coverage. And it just so happened that a couple months after that first accident, she got into another one.
Oh, no.
And that first party coverage really came in handy.
Awesome.
So one thing I want to leave y'all with is getting the state minimum is great. That's what we're required to do, but honestly, that's for other people. That's to make sure that if you hit somebody, that you have something to provide them with. Take care of yourself and get first party coverage as well. Just in case somebody doesn't have enough, at least you can take care of yourself and your family and whoever's riding with you.
That's awesome advice. That's great advice, actually. Taking care of yourself, making sure you're good. That way you can be there to see your family and also care for them. That's a very deep message. I love that message. So thank you so much, Anuj, for being on the show, as well as that awesome message. I want to thank all of you guys for being on the show. We had a lot of you guys here, and making sure that you guys go out there to vote. It's super, super important that you guys go out there and vote. Stay tuned for next month, Heroic Behavior. There's another prize. I would love to have all of you guys also participate on that, which is giving out Thanksgiving food, turkey, all of that good stuff. So thank you all of you guys for being on the show. Talk to me Tuesday on a Tuesday. Until next time, I'm your host, Mari B. Bye.